All right, I just want to show you a little bit more. If you just scroll down a little bit more down to the app US here, app.vue here file, I'm just going to borrow some from this one because it's easier. And if you go to the script part, they are importing the database here, right? And the reason why it says this curly brackets here is because we're actually only grabbing from the Firebase here. We're contacting this part here, right? So we're not grabbing everything, just part of it. But we need this script here to go into wherever we want to use it. In our case, we want to use it in the home one here. So go to the home and let's import this here. Just, oops, sorry, I hit the wrong key. So where we import Axios as well, we want to import our database as well. And if you go to our browser again, let's just stick here and click on this one because my computer is acting weird. And what we want to do is we just want to kind of steal what they're doing. So I can show you how we can quickly upload data to our database by clicking a button, for example. Now in here, it's one called Firestore. So when like you have methods you have created, they have one called create to Firestore once you install everything for that one. So I'm just going to copy this and go to my browser, and after my data set is done, so like here, I paste this in. I have my, and it's already there, so you can see create is after this. And this is connecting to Firestore, right? So it's returning something, reptiles, it's grabbing the DB, so that's this one is actually writing this Firebase app, Firestore, so it's contacting this part here, and then it's going into the collections, which is what we have here. If we go back to our code, our database, and once we're here, so these are collections. So once like we have here, we have tables of data, and in this one they're called collections. So they're similar, but they work differently. This is very similar to JSON script here. So in this case, they're just punching a new one called reptiles, and then they're doing this. And what we want to do is we just quickly want to grab the method here. Let's grab all the method. Where does it start? End. So around here, I think. So this part, we're just grabbing the methods as well, so to indicate, to show you how it works. And after this, let's paste this one in and hit comma here, so we have this. So we have delete and add reptile for our database. And the last thing I want to copy is actually this one up here. We want to copy this part in the return here as well, so we have an array to store things and then put them out. And this is just up here, there we go. Comma and like this. So now we will remove this as something a little bit. Now this is now in our system, but I want to fire this method called add reptile, so we add something to it. So let's just do this up here, and I'm just going to add a button real quick above everything. So button, button, there we go. And that is a type of button, weirdly enough, and add stuff. And I want to fire my method down here, so v on click. And then I want to fire my add reptile method from down here, and let's click save. And we have an error. And let's go check that one out. It's not able to locate Firestore. So let's go back. It's not able. Oh, here we need to do 2 dots because right now we're working from home, which is inside Vue. We need to go out of that library and then grab the information here. So that's the reason why. Let's go back to home. So 2 dots / Firebase. And now it doesn't crash over here as it looks like. So I'm just going to open this, have this open right now. This is empty. Right now my database on cloud is empty. And if I click add, that's 3 adds. Hopefully, in a little while, if I refresh this, we'll have a collection with 3 different, I think that will be empty though. So we have the collection called reptiles. There won't be anything in them because we didn't actually pass anything through. There's only a timestamp, that's the only thing we passed through, right, from down here. But now you can see that's how we can actually post data to Cloud Firestore by just implementing a few different lines. So that's the first thing I want to show you. The next one I want to show you how we can actually grab the data that we already grabbed from the SQL server and then post them sorry, to Firestore instead of having to do it manually. All right, see you in the next video.